Hello and welcome or welcome back. If you're new, my name is Jen, and in this video we are going to unbox and take a look at the Ipsy Boxycharm and also the Allure Beauty Box for the month of July. Price points on these, about $26 for the Allure and $36 for Ipsy Boxycharm. They are both monthly beauty subscription boxes. I am a paying subscriber member to both, and even if I didn't have this channel, these are probably two boxes that I would still subscribe to. So we'll take a look at what is in these. How is your summer going so far? I will tell you, so back in the day, way back in the day, so I was a lifeguard, like through the end of like high school and then into college, and spent like a lot of time out in the sun. And here we are like many years later, and I actually picked up an additional job lifeguarding this summer on the weekends, and I'm getting quite the tan. I feel like I'm out there like reliving my glory days. So I found temporary tattoo markers, which I'm loving, and then I also like added paint, but that's what, you know, I was just, in case you're like, what is that? That's just temporary painting on my arm. Let's go ahead and start with the Ipsy Boxycharm. I have my iPad here with the Ipsy app open. To give us more details on this, you get 5 full-size items. They choose 2 for you, and then you get to pick your other 3. It can be hit and miss, even though you get to choose three of your items. Sometimes you're like, there's not really anything there I want from the choices, but let's see how it went. Okay, so the very first item that they chose for me is actually a brand that I really like. When opening up the box here, I'll give you a sneak peek of our items in there. So the first one, and again, they chose this one for me, and it's actually bigger than what I was expecting. So there's the picture there, Mud Masky. And if you've ever gotten Mud Masky products before, I mean, it can be like any size from like, you know, teeny tiny, but this is pretty bulky there. So this is Velvety Glow Body Scrub, made in France, $28 value. Says, help smooth and brighten your skin with this exfoliating body scrub infused with rose, mango, and lemon. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'm gonna have to smell this. Gentle yet effective, it buffs away dullness while rose extract hydrates and lemon extract refreshes, leaving your skin feeling soft, radiant, and nourished. Rose, mango, and lemon. I'm gonna be really disappointed if like this doesn't have a scent to it. All right, so it's kind of like this clear gel. It does have a scent to it. I'm getting the rose. Not really any mango, maybe like a little. No, really just rose. I'm looking forward to that one. Okay, so off to a good start there. Next item they chose for me is Nia Pout Toy Factory. Niacinamide Serum Lip Mask in a Watermelon Whip. Okay, I do love watermelon. This here is a $24 value. It says, drench your lips in instant and long-lasting hydration with Nia Pout, the perfect technical lip mask for a smoother, plumper pout. This supple niacinamide infused watermelon dream nourishes, softens, and helps restore your dry, flaky lips while smoothing texture and fine lines overnight. So it says you swipe on before bedtime as an overnight mask, or wear during the daytime alone or under lip gloss. Okay, I like that, because this is probably something I would just like wear as regular whatever during the day, especially because I'm out in the sun a lot. Expiration date on the back, 4/12 of 2028, so plenty of time to use this. I'm probably going to put it in my bag to take with me lifeguarding and use it this summer. All right, so here is what that looks like. Here we go. All right, we got our hint of watermelon. It's kind of like a waxy semi-solid there. I like it. I feel like that'll last a while too, due to the consistency of it. All right, so those are the two items they chose for me. I feel like we're on this pink spree here. So the next three items I got to choose. Let's see, what did I choose? So this one, I've heard of this brand and I feel like a lot of people really like this brand, which is Drunk Elephant. Wasn't familiar with this item. It's the Be Goldie Bright Drops. $39 value on this. This illuminating serum features 5% niacinamide to help even skin tone, fade dark spots, and enhance your glow with a sheer golden finish. Plus, it's packed with antioxidant-rich ingredients to nourish skin while helping to protect against free radicals. Shake before use, then apply a drop or more directly to your skin, or you can mix it with your favorite moisturizer, serum, or oil. So let's take a look at this. So, yeah, ooh, little container there. Again, $39 value on that. Sorry, I'm just like throwing my trash on the floor. I never remember to bring the trash can over with me, so when I'm done filming, it's like this massive cleanup below me here. Okay, so there is what that looks like. Our Goldie Drops. So I don't have anything on my face. With me being so tan already, like I don't know what it is. Maybe I'll add like a little something, but okay. All right, the next item I chose, not a brand I was familiar with. It is in this plastic here. The brand is Origins, but it is Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I always like to have different face washes on deck, so when I'm done with one, just pull the next one out of the closet there. $29 value. Oh, it says this best-selling cleanser easily rinses away makeup impurities and surface oils for skin that feels comfortably clean. Kelp extract, wheat proteins, and tourmaline work together to help purify and balance your skin, while mint essential oil, leaves skin feeling energized and refreshed. I like that. Matches my shirt. So there's the consistency of that. I can smell the mint. Okay, so it kind of looks like toothpaste and it smells like toothpaste. But it is a frothy face wash. Okay, and one more item from here. This is REM Beauty Midnight Shadows Lustrous Liquid Eyeshadow in Fembot. Iridescent pink with blue flip. This looked really pretty. What was the value on this? $20 value on this. This is take your glam to another dimension with this powerfully pigmented, high-performance, waterproof liquid shadow. It weightlessly washes over lids before drying down to a high-impact, crease-resistant finish, and even contains vitamin E for added antioxidant care. This just looked so pretty. Look at that. Okay. I do have on eyeliner and mascara, but I don't have on any kind of eyeshadow. So we're gonna put this on. Ooh. Oh, that's pretty. I like that. That's cute. Okay, so those are my 5 items in the Ipsy Boxycharm. So for $36, I feel like a lot of these were valued around like the $30 range, like for each. At least I think these three were. So not a bad deal at all. And these are all items that I plan on using. So I would say that was a pretty good box. Next we'll move on to the Allure Beauty Box. So this one is $26.50, I believe, a month. Not all the items are full size. They will tell you which ones are, which ones aren't. I still feel, the way that I compare Ipsy and Allure, like when you open up the Allure box, like the items aren't as big, it's not as visually like, ooh, like you think you're getting a lot. But when I start going through it, usually like the values there, the items are pretty good. So we'll see. So they send a booklet. So with Ipsy, I can look at the app and see what's there. With Allure, you know, they have a booklet that's going to tell us about the items and the value. So here we go. Here's our items in here. So we're going to take a closer look. I'm just going to start at the front of the booklet and we'll go through. So this first one, for subscribers, you got to pick your shade for this item. So this is House Labs. This is Lady Gaga's brand. This is Fuse Glassy Blush Balm Stick. So there was 3 different shades there that you could choose from. This is Glassy Lilac. So this is going to be that middle shade there. This is a $34 value. So again, we paid $26 for the entire box, and this first item alone is worth $34. It says everything about this cream blush is fun, and each adorable, colorful stick is a joy to pull out of your makeup bag and tap onto cheeks. Its radiant finish makes glowing skin a cinch, and the sheer shimmery flesh livens up your whole look. Basically, it's that youthful glow we're all chasing, but in a tube. You got to choose your favorite shade to receive in your box. It says no need for brushes here, just dot the stick onto your cheeks and blend with your fingertips. I like when stuff is low maintenance. It can be nice to apply it to the apples and then blend using small downward strokes to mimic excuse me, the shape of a natural flush. Here is what this looks like. So there's that. All the way up, so that's how much product is in there. Go back down. All right, so we dot and blend. That blends in pretty smoothly, pretty nice. Dot. And blend. Again, this is Glassy Lilac. This is a nice shade. I do like that. Nice. Okay. So there's our first item in the Allure Beauty Box. Next page, we have the Porefessional. See what they did there? Porefessional Pore Primer. So I don't always even use foundation. That's the word I was looking for. A lot of times just kind of like bare face. So primer isn't really, I don't know. Never really used it a lot. It says minimize the look of pores and fine lines, help makeup apply evenly and stay put. Because that's what a primer's for, right? You put it underneath like your makeup, prime it. Get silky soft, smoother than smooth skin. Smooth all over face with fingertips. Use alone. Oh, so you can use it on its own. All right, so maybe I should use it under makeup as a primer or over makeup to touch up. All right, so you can use it as a standalone. This is valued at $35. So it's from Benefit Cosmetics. Like a soft focus filter for your face, this primer has a blurring effect that's very welcome if you're looking to hide pores. See, I just assumed primer was just that. You put it on to like prime your face with makeup. A tiny bit is enough to help make skin look more even with less noticeable pores, and it's got a velvety texture so your makeup can wear more smoothly on top. Squeeze out a small dollop. You probably don't even need a pea-sized amount, and smooth it on with your fingers like an artist would prime their canvas. But instead of watercolors, you're putting makeup on next, which is much more fun. Okay, well, let's check it out. We're just gonna throw it on as a standalone. $35 value for that. But I guess if it says you're using like less than a pea-sized amount, it'll last you. Okay, so there is kind of the texture of that. Just throw a little bit on. Ooh. It feels super like smooth, like that velvety thing that they talk about. I just like how soft it makes my face feel. Okay, I am happy to know that it's a product that you can just kind of use as a standalone. I'm more likely to use it just that way. Next we have a Paul Mitchell. I think that's a hair product. Paul Mitchell Bond RX reparative oil or leave-in treatment. So you could receive one or the other of that. This is the reparative oil. Summer isn't always kind to hair when things like humidity and time in the sun can cause frizz and dullness. These coddling treatments help get your hair looking frizz-free and shiny with minimal effort. Both are leave-in products to be applied to the length of damp hair. You can also use the oil as a touch-up on dry hair. All right. So again, $28 value for this. Holy geez. They put it in this nice like big box and the product's like, I see what you did there. Here's the box, here's the product. Trying to overcompensate here. All right, so it's crazy. All right, so we got our oil here. Just throw some in. Has a nice light scent to it. Did I do that right? I mean, I don't know. There's a wrong way to throw oil in your hair. All right, so there's that item. All right, then we have Tatcha, the Dewy Skin Cream. This here. Okay, so this is not full size. The size of this is 10 ml. So a full size container is 50 ml, and the value of a 50 ml is $72. So a fifth of 72, you can do the math, I will not, is what the value of this would be. It says, can the chemist at Tatcha read minds? Everything we look for in a summertime moisturizer is in this little pot. The bouncy cream is hydrating but not heavy, ideal for muggy days, and has a luminous finish that makes skin look fresh and radiant. Smooth it over clean skin for a quick shot of hydration and a dewy glow. See, I don't know that I could pay $72. Well, I do know I could not pay $72 for a moisturizer. So that's, even though like this isn't a full size, I enjoy even like the sample sizes of some expensive products that I will never buy at full price. I don't know if I'm smelling lavender because I'm seeing purple. Like your mind will do that. Like I'm smelling purple. So here my skin's like dry and like peeling here. It feels really nice and smells really nice. Feels very, I don't want to use the word moisturizing, but it does. I like it because I can't afford to buy the full size. Okay, 2 more items here. The first one, I just saw a commercial for this. This is the Hero Mighty Patch. It says if you've got a pimple, these have got you covered. Literally and figuratively, pop one on a breakout overnight or during the day and let the hydrocolloid patch do its zit shrinking thing. Affix one patch over a pimple and remove it about 6 to 8 hours later. It's easy to remember because the patch turns white when it's time to take it off. So retail value for these, a 39 count is $17.99. You're getting a 6 count here. Oh, there. So you can see there's your little 6 count. I'll put these away for a rainy day. Okay, and our last item here, also not full size. This is from Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Therapy Morning Dew. So a full size is 200 ml for $25. This is 20 ml. Oh, this is made in Italy. I don't know, it makes me think it's more fancy. Washing your face doesn't have to be boring. This gel cleanser feels soothing going on, and the smell is reminiscent of marzipan. Not a bad way to start or end the day. Smooth it over your skin and rinse. Bonus points if you massage it into your skin for about a minute before smashing your face clean. Splashing your face clean. I do like the size of this for like travel. I'll throw this in my bag, like my weekend bag. What is marzipan? I can't tell you if it smells like marzipan or not because I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, so it's got like this clear, like cleanser consistency. Oh, it does smell good. Okay, so those were all of our items for the Allure Beauty Box. Again, paid $26.50 for that. I think you're definitely getting your money's worth. I don't think there was any products that like I didn't like or that I think I'm not going to use, so it's not bad. No complaints from me. Thanks for tuning in to see what was in the boxes this month, and join me again next time. All right, bye.